I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah.
Where yet? Where? Sorry, I'll stop. I'm embarrassed now.
I mean, it's as good of an intro as any.
I couldn't think of anything for peanut butter solution.
Yeah, I have no idea where we were gonna go with that. It's such an obscure movie that how do you decide where you're gonna go?
Right.
Off of
I was
something
like
that?
anything with peanut butter in it. Could have done the old peanut butter
and jelly.
Yeah, like you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, I went to preschool.
Yeah, dude, come on now. I learned that.
With the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Stop. We're not.
All
doing
right, so I'm done.
We're not doing a whole episode of kids' songs, but it's just not happening. I love you.
You shut the fuck up.
I'm the one with kids, and it's bothering me.
I am, if not anything, just a giant kid myself. All right.
All right. But yeah, this is the peanut butter solution, as Bo said. It is my pick. I'll take credit for this weird.
This weird
ride.
kids movie. This is a kids movie, right?
This was made for children.
We don't do this anymore.
It's something.
We need to bring back these kinds of kids movies,
and it's Canadian kids.
So it's even better.
Something. I mean, I don't know if that's
There's
better.
A certain Canadianness
something
to it.
I don't know what.
It's French Canadian even, so it's even more. Even Canadians are like, man, them French Canadians, there's something else.
It was again, this was a fever dream. This is what I said last week. I told everybody I would tell you this week. This is a movie that for 25 years of my life, I couldn't even get confirmation from anyone else
that it existed. That he didn't dream this.
And Bo can attest. I have, again, like I've mentioned on the podcast before, I have a twin sister. So you would like to believe it'd be really easy for me to be like, you know what I'm talking about, and have the
had to have been right there.
Yeah, she's not got a memory for it like I do.
She's like, I wasn't paying any attention. I was playing with my Barbies or whatever.
Yeah, doesn't matter to her at all. And not like
I didn't like whatever you and the boys were doing.
And so, yeah, this is one of those movies, though, that for the life of me, for the longest time, like...
I had to have made it up.
Pre-internet, there was no way. After the internet, in the beginning, it was still pretty hard to try to get anything pinned down.
You had to have a super accurate description for the searches back then, right?
Yes. Well, and the only things that so again, like the movie is called The Peanut Butter Solution. I did not recall anything about peanut butter when I thought about this
probably
movie.
Would have helped out a lot.
Probably would have. All I could remember was bald kid, hairy kid, stolen kid, magic paintbrush.
Magic paintbrush. Yeah, there's no peanut butter in there.
And at one point, I was severely trying to convince myself, maybe you're wrong. Maybe the magic paintbrush was a different movie.
Yeah, it could have happened.
Well, because again, like, bald kid,
yeah,
hairy kid, kidnapped kid, magic paintbrush. You see,
how's the magic paintbrush? That's the odd one out. Yeah,
yeah.
You mixed it with fuck. There used to be some TV show where a guy had a magic paintbrush. Whatever. Yeah, he could like make the stuff come out of the book. Or did I dream that?
No, that's for real.
Okay. I was like, oh no, it's contagious.
But yeah, this is one of those movies though that for forever, I just could not get confirmation on what it was. If I was crazy, if this is a literal fever dream, like I just totally thought I had made it up.
Quest is over, man. You found it.
Well, and I found it a couple of years ago, like, and I just even when I first found it. All I had found were trailers, and I could see a couple of the scenes where I was like, "Nope, okay, I was I was wrong because I kept seeing the name maybe a year or two before I found the trailers come up, and I would always be like, "You'd think I'd remember peanut butter."
Yeah, that's not it. I don't know nothing about no peanut butter.
You'd think I'd remember the peanut butter, and let me tell you right now,
it shows up in one scene. There's one scene where the peanut butter is shown.
Okay,
and that's it.
I agree, and it's barely spoke about even.
I know
it's an afterthought when spoken about too. But so yes, peanut butter was never it was never in my mind when I thought about it. And so yeah, it took forever for me to find. But even once I found, I even told you when we were going to do it, I was like, I'll have to see if I can find it somewhere. I thought it was going to be an Internet Archive,
right?
Deep dive or something.
No, it was on YouTube.
It was on YouTube, free. Nice. That was, I don't know exactly when that happened. It's probably one of those things that's gone on and off. You know what I mean? Like
YouTube watched the episode before and put it up for us because they're like, "Oh, those poor guys.
Dude, they're always that's how it feels.
They're always having such a hard time finding movies and shit."
Sometimes we get lucky enough that is indeed how it feels. I'm not gonna lie.
The algorithm god smiled on us.
But yeah, so we were able to watch it, and this is definitely the first time I've watched this since I was a child. There were certain scenes I was like, yes, I remember this 100%.
Yeah,
I remember. Like the sugar out of which is dumb, but I remembered it being paint because that makes more sense.
That makes more sense, but I guess you can't just leave paint down the street.
Yeah, well, because exactly they're really filming in real places for all of this. Vancouver, none of this is sets. Well, and I mean, like none of it sets, right? Like that house is a house. They're filming inside that house.
We used to do shit like that. The only thing that's a set is like at the very end is like the Señor's lair where he's keeping all the kids and shit. That's probably a set.
The up close of the burnt houses, those are some fake bricks and stuff, and that's nobody was using that scaffolding.
No,
they were dropping.
No union built that scaffold, right? No. That looked like fucking Michael and Conrad fucking built it themselves.
All right, we should get into the movie. We're gonna start name dropping, and people are like, "Who?
Who the fuck are these guys?"
So before we get there, let's do our beer. Bo, what are we drinking?
We're drinking Peanut Butter Milk Stout Nitro from Left Hand Brewing. We like Left Hand Brewing.
Done a lot of their stouts.
They make good stouts.
They do. We love a stout. This definitely tastes like peanut. It tastes like peanut butter cookies.
It does. Like I don't know what you want. It tastes like peanut butter cookies in a cup.
It's like chocolate forward peanut butter after, right? You mean like it's so much peanut, like you feel like you just the aftertaste is like a cookie in your mouth. It's like one of those cheap
Reese cups where the ratio is off from like chocolate to peanut butter. They give you like the big thick chocolate and the little sliver of peanut butter in it. It's about like that,
but it's good.
But in drink form,
it's delicious. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's really good. Left Hand,
another good one.
Killing it again.
We're happy to be doing a stout.
I know, so happy about it. We get so many lagers and IPAs and ales. I like ales too, but man, you shouldn't be able to see the person you're drinking with through your beer.
No, you definitely can't see anything through this. This is a thick, heavy stout for sure.
Blacker than a banker's heart. I love it.
It's good. Here.
Skull.
On to the movie. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter solution.
Peanut butter, if you don't understand. I mean, I think that was an easy connection for us. Yeah, so let's start with our director and our writer, because this is one of those, of all the obscure things for me to have found out while finding out about this movie in the first place.
It wasn't obscure enough.
It wasn't, apparently. There was just more stuff attached.
I gave you more.
There was more attached that I wasn't ready for. So yeah, the director and the writer, one person. We love a twofer.
Yep.
So it's Michael Rubbo, Rubbo, and where it's Canadian, I have no, you know what I mean? Like
Rubbo,
maybe
it's French sounding.
Rubbo,
put a French accent on that.
Rubbo. But so he is normally.
Don't need anybody rubbing me. Don't.
No, stop. He is normally a documentarian. Most of his movies are documentaries. He's been a professor at different film schools. He is, like this
he's
guy.
A guy who knows his shit, and he made this.
Well, and he wrote and directed exactly 4 movies in his career. all of them are connected to this movie. So this
like,
is
like shared universe kind of thing.
Well, it's not a shared universe, but this is it was a series made called Tales for All. So, and all of the Tales for All are also made into books.
Oh, nice.
So you could Tales for All. Everybody can read them or enjoy them, however they enjoy them.
If you can't watch the movie here, take it with you.
And so, yeah, he, all of them were these movies. And the weird connection, not just that he had made all these, is that 2 of the movies that he made are some of my childhood favorites. Like, you know, again, like this was not a favorite. This was just one that haunted me because I couldn't find it.
Fucking the Senor coming at you in the nightmare.
This is my Moby Dick, right? Like, this is the white
the
whale.
white whale.
This was the one I couldn't figure out. But the crazy part is,
hell's hot I stabbeth thee.
Well, the crazy part about that is if I just cared more about directors,
you would have found it.
I would have found it, because he is also the writer-director of Tommy Tricker and the Stamp Traveler, which is another really obscure Canadian release, literally because it's another one of these Tales for All movies. But I adored this, and for the people at home that know what I'm talking about, sound off, because it is one of those
jump
movies.
In the comments.
Is one of those movies where that one, unlike this one nobody ever knew what I was talking about. Tommy Tricker, people every now and then I'd run into people and be like, "Oh yeah, I vaguely know what I remember something
Kid
like
with
that."
The stamps.
Yeah, you jump inside them. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's okay. We will find it.
We will find a Trickster beer or something, and we will
There's
have
2 of them. So yeah,
hey.
we could maybe do a double feature.
Nice.
Yeah. And it'd all still be connected because of Michael Rubo here and the Tales for All. Wow, all the connections are everywhere. Too much.
Just hit them all.
But so yeah, I was super stoked to find that out because again, like I loved those movies as a kid, and now I still don't know where I originally saw either of them, how I saw them. But now I know that it was most likely in the same place and probably showcased on the same day.
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Like it was, they were like,
here's these movies
of Michael Rubo.
Was it one of those like Disney Channel fucking Saturdays you could get?
The 2 places it was the Disney Channel, but that would have been in like the early 80s when like certainly around here, almost nobody had that.
Yeah, no.
And then the other place is HBO. And I definitely had
Far
HBO.
more likely.
And again, like when it was on the Disney Channel, this movie is from 85. When it was on the Disney Channel, it was probably like 87, 88.
Yeah.
When it was on HBO, it was like in the early 90s, which is, again, certainly when I would have had it, certainly when I would have remembered more of the things that I was watching randomly on a channel like
that wasn't
HBO.
Just, cartoon.
So it's totally possible.
Yeah.
And I do recall there being a lot of Canadian television being brought to movie channels in the early to mid 90s. So like Degrassi was on like Showtime.
Yeah.
And like all these other type things. So like it makes sense.
It's cheap to film in Canada in the 90s. That's why.
Well, it's still cheap to
cheap?
I'm pretty sure that you still get it's not necessarily, it's just like how people come here now. It's not necessarily that it's cheap to film there, it's that there are rebates for filming there.
So like a tax write-off or something.
Yeah, so it makes your bottom line better. It's not so much the whole cost is less, it's that in the end you get a check back.
Oh, nice.
Right? Or maybe in the beginning. I don't know the process. Rebates can work both ways.
I don't know. Filmmaker people who filmed in Kentucky are going to explain it to us.
Explain it like I'm 5. We can definitely go ahead, though. I think we've said enough about Michael and the wonderful movies and the Tales for All that are not all his. I want to be very clear.
Yeah.
There's like 20 of them. They started in the 70s. They've gone through to last year.
Wow,
he just
really?
Made 4. He just made 4 of them.
Okay, so he's not just like Lord and Master of the Tales for All.
No, he wasn't even the first person.
Okay.
Yeah. His was like...
He had some stories. He had to get them out, and then he went back to making, documentaries about the Holocaust
and
or
teaching
whatever.
students. And yeah, I mean, that's just what he did.
More steady paycheck, teaching.
Well, there you go. So our cast, though, largely unheard of. Like, so... This is
a bunch of young Canadian actors.
Yes, exactly. So these are people that didn't really... I'm not going to say that means that they definitely didn't go on, but Canada had a lot of things like this where it was like like again, like Degrassi or things where they got brought in, and then most of them just never they weren't actors. You know, it's not like American actors where like they were trying to be in more and more. Like these were just people that were like,
yeah, that was fun. All right,
everyday kids that signed up after school or something. You know what I mean? Like it was just like a fun project or something.
Maybe one in like 100 of them actually went on to keep acting.
It's almost like that, and I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that's definitely just kind of a thing that happened with like Canadian productions like this. And so like this is a large cast of people that you probably have never heard of, and so we're gonna move through this pretty quick. We'll start with our main character, Michael. He's our hair kid. Our kid. He's the baldy, he's the hairy. He's the bald head. Hairy.
Magic paintbrush.
Magic paintbrush. He's the kid. He's played by Matthew McKay, which I laughed at because the only other Canadian I know named McKay is Stargate.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I'm laughing. So I love Dr. McKay.
Matthew McKay, he is not in almost any. I mean, he's been in a lot of things, not things that Americans would necessarily know him from.
Yeah. So if he's famous in Canada, sorry.
Well, again, I wouldn't even say famous, but he's definitely done a sprinkling of things. You know, things that people might be like, I know who that.
I know that kid.
Yeah. Not necessarily that they're going to get mad.
I loved that
like,
fucking movie he was in that only showed in Canada.
See, some of them are even like that. Like, you know, it's like educational type, you know, they're historical series type thing, you know, where it's like, everybody might have watched them. I just didn't watch them. And I wouldn't have known
one
it
of
was
the kid
Canadian.
guest stars on like Bill Nye the Science Guy when we were kids.
I don't think like that, but it is that kind of type thing. And then again, like historical drama type things. And like, again, he did all, but just not things I think most people would know him from, except for fans of us, I would assume, are also people who watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yes. I'm making some wild assumptions here, but I would like to think.
If you're our age, you had to have. It was the best show on Nickelodeon back in the day.
So Matthew McKay was in one episode. Well, I think I saw that he was in two, but the other one I couldn't find anything about. And it sounded more like he was like an extra, just like the character description was just like the something, you know what I mean? Like it
wasn't
like
the main focus of the story.
But so the other one though is one of the main stories, and he was the focus of it, and it was one of the cool ones because it's one of them that was in the intro. Like, you know, you'd see the little flashes of certain stories where you'd see the dude that got summoned by the golden staff
with the big jewel in its mouth, right?
Yeah. And the bald-headed god got summoned in. Yeah, that guy.
Something to do with a museum.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. They were like they were kids that loved archaeology or something like that, and they found this. And he was also obsessed with sorcery. Again, we're pulling from the deep depths.
So trying from a show I haven't watched since I was 12.
I've recently started watching them because Jack has gotten into them.
Hell yeah.
But we have not gotten into that one yet. So I am still pulling from the deep depths. When he
gets to the pirate one with the zombie pirates. With the old,
I'll let you know so you can talk to him.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
But so yeah, that's all I could really find that I think the American audience would know him from is this episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? He's the main kid. He's the kid that summons the thing
with the staff.
Yeah. Who gets like taken over by the power that the staff is giving him. Our next character. So we're just gonna we'll do the kids.
Yeah.
Because this is a kid's story.
Then the adults, which are just kind of bumbling idiots for most of the movie.
Part, yeah. And so
good old school parents, right? In kids' movies.
So we had our next main kid though is not, despite the fact that we do see Michael's sister, it's not her. She is technically side character at best.
She doesn't really.
She saves the day.
Yeah, but that's not till like 45 minutes into the movie.
Before the saving the day, she is unimportant to the story.
A bitch, really.
Definitely. So we're not even gonna. We won't even start there. We're gonna start with Conrad. I want to be clear.
They keep calling him Connie through the whole movie. I'm like, no, his name's Conrad. That's so much cooler.
Well, doesn't the dad keep calling him like a cockroach or something?
Oh,
right?
the flea.
The flea.
The flea's here to bum food. And like he steals.
But wouldn't that be?
He steals a couple of grapes.
But wouldn't that be a roach? Yeah. This is my thing to you. Like he calls him the flea, but we all know what bug is the bug you would be saying is stealing food.
Oh, roach is here.
So I feel like the dad bumbling parents, like
Right.
Bo said, bumbling parents. The adults don't make any sense in this. But so yeah, Conrad, coolest kid in the world.
Dude comes
He's
in
got
with the
the
leather
weirdest-
jacket, the fucking fedora and shit.
The weirdest B story that we'll get to when we start talking about the actual events in the movie. I feel like we're letting too much go if we tell his B story right away.
Yeah.
And we got to build to something as insane as that in a kid's movie.
In a kid's movie.
But so this is Silak Saisanase.
Wow.
Well, it's Laotian.
Oh.
So I know that it ends say. You know, they like to do the long vowel
Yeah.
at the end. So I know that's right. Yeah, it was played in this, and then he was in Degrassi
Degrassi,
High,
yeah.
as I've mentioned. Canadian kids sometimes would.
Hey, our Canadian audience is popping right now.
Oh,
They're
for
like,
sure.
I know that guy.
His character in Degrassi High was Yik Yu. Again, I can't make these things up. I'm not being racist.
Seems
And
racist, feels
probably not
racist.
though. It's probably not. That's the
I
thing
know,
about
but
it,
just
right?
like,
Coming from Canada at the time, it's probably the exact opposite. It
Yeah,
is probably
probably.
culturally appropriate that
just,
that's his
just
name.
down here, it's
But
like,
we come from an American audience where our head hears it and we're like, somebody was being offensive.
what's your name? Fuck you.
Yeah, and so it's probably totally
It's my
appropriate.
sister.
right.
Fuck me.
But later in life, he got out of acting and he started doing directing work, but not main director. He's doing the camera heavy work. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he's like second director, assistant director, third director. I even saw on a few films his actual credit is director in training. It's literally credited.
I want to be a director in training. How
Well-
do I get that job?
We'll have to do some more research and
I
find out.
want to be a director in training.
I
will apprentice.
I did indeed think of you when I saw that was what he was for. Again, credited in.
Yeah,
some
I
of
was
these
like,
films.
I didn't know you get credit for that. Usually it's just kind of like, yeah, you're just training to be a director. Walking around shadowing other directors and doing their grunt work.
Yep.
Probably not even getting paid for it. I am willing to do all of these things.
Now, I didn't write down his list of movies, but I mean, like, I'm talking like big Hollywood movies. Like, he's done a lot of things that he was, again, the nameless assistant, second director, assistant to the second
the poor
director,
put
third
upon guy
director.
who's doing a lot of the bullshit work.
But he's still holding a camera on a major motion picture. Let's
Filming
understand,
pickup
right?
shots and-
he's still the one who's in
Yeah.
charge of. He
he
might
has
have
a
to,
team he has to keep in control.
He might have to do it in the vision that the other person tells him, but he is still
He
the
is
one
still
in control of
responsible
getting
for
the
it.
shot. Yes, exactly.
And I bet people loved working for him. He seemed like a nice kid.
I liked him. Con.
I hope to grow.
I hope he mentioned it on set. Any y'all ever see the Peanut Butter
the
solution?
That was me.
Anybody here haunted by this movie as a child?
I want him to keep wearing the fedora, like he's like coming on movie sets, got the fedora and shit.
Or the black football jersey that
yes,
he
they're like
wore
the Oakland Raiders
in the
shit.
entire movie? Like every time you turn around, that's the only outfit he's got on. You're just like, damn, dude.
That's what he wears. He wears that underneath his like cool biker jacket.
I was right to say the
thing.
only other time he's not in that, it's biker jacket, and you
Right.
can't tell what the shirt is. So it might have still been the jersey. You
Coolest-
can't tell.
coolest
Just biker
character in the whole
jacket.
fucking movie, man.
Yeah. He was. Our
Conrad the Great.
Our next kid, though, is Susie. Like we already said, the sister. Nobody liked Susie. She was horrible. She was a brat. She constantly calls Michael a brat.
Yeah,
and
it's
she
like,
is a brat.
It's like, no, you're the one who's running around acting like mom, bossing people the fuck around.
Yeah,
Your
Susie
dad
is-
included.
Susie is horrible. I did not
Yeah.
like her. I didn't like.
I didn't either.
The actress kind of bothered me. Like
They talked with her tongue like this.
I'm not gonna pick on her for it, but
I wanted to put it back in your mouth.
she is played by Allison Darcy. Not in almost, I mean, a few Canadian things, but not like
Yeah.
again, not American releases, and not very many. Like I want to say like 7 to 12 total things on IMDb. No picture. Everybody else had a picture. Most of them pictures from this movie, but they all
They
had
couldn't do that for
pictures.
her even. Like
Nope.
just pull her,
No picture.
pull her little baby picture up.
Well, like Michael's Matthew McKay, his picture on IMDb is from this movie. The Senior, who we'll do next, because that's a good segue in, is from this movie. Like so many people are from this movie.
It's the only one, man. It's the only one that mattered.
I'll do the Senior next, just because I've already segued to him. He is our bad guy.
Yeah.
That's Signor, like Italian, French, Signo, not Senior, not Spanish.
Yeah.
It's same meaning,
but just
different language.
Different. If they're all Latin, it's fine.
But so yeah, it is. He is played by Michelle.
Michelle.
Yes. Maillot. I don't know. It's Maillot, and we know he's very French, so I don't know how they would handle that.
Maillot. I have no idea. I didn't take French.
Yes. So he has only ever been in mainly like this and older French Canadian.
So if you're
movies.
into those like French movies,
well, they might be French Canadian. Again, I didn't do a deep enough dive. I just saw a lot of French titles.
French is French to me. There's just something distinctly French about him.
Yeah. He's
good.
He was good, but he's not good enough that I felt the need to research. That's the thing about it. Like that's what I was trying to get at. Like I mean, I saw.
I'm not looking into it.
Well, most of them were in the 70s. Like again, like totally disconnected from things I would know with French titles, where it's like and no American title too or English. Sorry, I don't want English title too for me to be like, oh, maybe I saw that and just didn't realize it. Like because again, you maybe. When you encountered the Peanut Butter Solution, it would have also had a French release title. So maybe you saw the French title, but it still was, again, it's in English. So you would have to see a French dub of this movie if they did it for French. Yeah. Right? Like, because again, we see them. There's no dubbing here.
Yeah, no, there's no dubbing. All English. There are several parts where they've clearly gone back to they've got to re-record some audio.
They've got some kids who definitely have some thick French Canadian accents. Yeah. There's a few of them.
But, senor, I cannot draw the dog because it keeps laying down. Smack. Shut up, boy. Here's an evil wolf for you. Put it on your wall.
Our next adult, though, is the one that I skipped over, and our biggest name. Yeah. Period. In the entire movie. Yeah, I was saving
building
him.
Up to
Well,
him.
I was going to do him right after the kids, but I had already segued into the senor, so it just kind of happened. But so Billy, and I love that the dad's name is Billy. It's not Bill. It's not William.
Billy.
It's Billy. It's Billy.
Everybody has such a kiddie name.
It's crazy.
It's Connie,
Michael, but they call him Mikey a bunch.
Mikey,
Connie,
Susie.
Yeah, Billy. That's just
the only one it doesn't is Conrad's sister. Her name's Myling.
But so Billy, the dad, is played by Michael Hogan, who people will recognize as Colonel Saul Teague from Battlestar Galactica. The badass with the eye patch. Who I'm talking about. Loses his eye during the show.
I know.
He's a cool-ass character.
Fine. Oh, I don't know. People might not have seen the show. I don't want to ruin that. Cool, weird stuff happens toward the end with him.
Yes, well, cool stuff happens to a lot of people, but he's one of them. He's one of them.
He's important through the entire thing. And you really feel for him with his fight with the bottle, right? When he's got the little marks on it. It's like, I'm running out of booze, man. Oh, no.
He is a very famous actor, though. He's not just been in Battlestar Galactica, although that is just the thing that always pops into my head first when I think about him. But he has also been in the Teen Wolf TV show that MTV produced.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
He was in like 60 episodes. Like, I mean, he was apparently a big character. Yeah, he was a big character in that. I've never watched it, so I don't know. I've not watched it, so I don't know.
Should have waited.
Yeah. He was also in the 12 Monkeys TV show.
Didn't watch it.
He was in the Fargo TV show. I think I'm trying to paint a pattern for you, is what I'm trying to say. He does TV show adaptations of movies or even remakes of other TV shows. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like he's
really good at it. He's like, oh, okay, I can go back and watch that, pick my character and be like, I'm gonna do something different.
Now that you know this about him, the things that he's been in, and I know most of them you haven't seen, that's okay. But so you definitely know him from this, and now you know that you've seen him plenty as Colonel Teague. I'm going to tell you he has also been a voice in a video game. A video game I know you have played enough that you're going to be upset when I tell you who he was.
Okay, I'm ready.
He was General Tullius in Skyrim.
No, I can hear it now. Oh no, I killed him. I feel so bad.
You killed Teague,
I
dude.
did.
You killed Teague.
Not that long ago. Like a month ago.
Adama's going to be mad.
Oh, fuck, no.
Okay, we've nerded out enough. We can move on. But so yes, it was cool to see. He's our only big name in the entire thing. But on being our only big name, there is another person who was in things that I knew. She's not big, and I don't recall her from any of these things. It was cool to see in her credits that she was in it. I've seen these things. I can go back and now look for her.
There you fucking are.
And so that's Mary. Mary is one of our ghosts. That's a little bit of a thing we'll talk about in just a moment. I'll introduce our other ghost because he's the only other person after I talk about Mary for a second. And then we can start talking about why there are ghosts.
Yeah, right?
Because again, I think everything we have mentioned before now, people are like, did he just say ghosts?
It did. It's like, wait, I thought we had like evil.
I thought you said magic paintbrush.
Like an evil Italian teacher. Like, wait, how did we get to
Bald
ghosts?
Kid, ghosts. Yes, we'll get there. So Mary, though, is played by Helen Hughes. Helen Hughes is not been in a ton of things, but the few things she's been in were like those things where it's like, I can go back and look for this. She was in Tommy Boy. As a woman in the one of the staff meetings. Again, like
she's
random,
just in the background back there.
But she was also
love Tommy Boy.
She was also in Billy Madison. She's the second grade teacher.
Oh shit, yeah, she is.
She is also from the TV show Ramona, which I think was a Canadian release. She was the grandma on Ramona, but she was also the grandma in Night of the Twisters, which is
I swear I've seen it, but I can't think. It's like
I want to say
I can't picture none of it.
I want to say like Lifetime or the Family Channel. It was like a Family Channel movie,
right?
Maybe that was like came out when Twisters came out. And they were trying to cash in on the tornadoes.
On that one. It's like, tornadoes are popular now.
Had Devon Sawa, and he's running away from tornadoes.
Let's do a low-budget tornado movie.
It's like 5 different tornadoes hit this town that they're in. Because, again, it's Night of the Twisters. There's an S on there.
I'm so glad that tornado's over. Oh, fuck. Another tornado.
Yes, it was kind of like that. Dude. It was kind of like that.
We got to run to another set location.
She was also the grandma in that. So she played grandmas really well. Which is crazy because when I saw her in this, I would not have thought of nice lady.
No, she's
not
kind
nice.
of
She was scary most of the time.
Hateful old bitch.
Very not cool. Very not cool.
Did they not teach you grammar in your school?
On that, though, our other ghost, very cool.
Yeah.
Very chill.
The wino.
Dude. I like Tom. Tom is our other ghost.
There you go.
Tom is played by Griffith Brewer. Again, I don't expect anybody to know that, but this is just trying to be fair to our main cast.
Yeah.
And so Griffith Brewer, lots of TV movies. But again, this is like Canadian TV movies. Or I think even saw some that were British TV movies. So they may have played here, but they wouldn't have played as early as they were played in those countries, and it would have been played on a smaller channel, not a major network.
It's on BBC 8.
Well, no, again, like that's certain Lifetime movies would have been things that were like Canadian broadcast movies, right? Because they could purchase those cheap to air on their channel.
Yeah.
And so again, like that's what I mean. Like they just came to like probably cable channels way after they were on Canadian network TV movies. That
probably a big deal in Canada.
It probably was.
Probably like the ABC Saturday night fucking feature or whatever.
So that's what I mean. So I'm not trying to downplay Griffith Brewer, but again, these are definitely things that we wouldn't have had exposure to.
I liked him in this movie. He was a fantastic actor.
He was the wino.
The wise wino.
So that's our cast. There is one last name to mention that is attached to the movie, and that is Celine Dion. We won't spend a lot of time there because I don't think anybody wants to spend a lot of time talking about Celine Dion.
Don't want to belt some Titanic.
No, not at all.
Buddy.
I've only ever watched that movie, and I did not pay attention when it was playing one time my entire life. It played in a room that I was sitting in because my niece was here and she wanted to watch it.
I saw it in a theater. I went with my mom and my sister and everybody.
I refused.
I went and saw it, and the projector broke halfway fucking through the movie.
I remember my sister was there as well.
I sat through fucking the whole really awful beginning part of the movie
twice.
Yeah, twice because we got
when you went back
free tickets to go back. I was like, no, I want to watch the fucking boat sink.
So. Yeah, I've never watched it.
It's a horrible experience.
Never watched it.
Movie only needs to be an hour long. People on the boat, iceberg. Let's watch the fucker sink.
Celine Dion song play in the background.
They play it in the Billy Zane fucking trying to shoot some motherfuckers. Let's go.
Band playing as this boat sinks. I know the things. I just haven't watched the movie.
You're not missing anything.
I didn't think so.
You really aren't.
I didn't think so then. I don't think so now.
Just watch the clip of the ship going down. There you go.
No, cool shit. I've watched.
Yeah, that's the most
pinging off of flag posts.
The most badass part of the whole movie.
Okay, back to this. We're not trying to talk about Celine Dion and Titanic counts because that's the only reason we're talking about it. So we got to move forward. We got to trudge away from Celine Dion.
I didn't want to talk about this god-awful song in this movie.
We're not going to talk about that. She had 2 songs in the movie, neither of them great. But let's do. We can, in her defense, they are the first time she sang in English, like as a major recording. So she may not be great at it when she did this, right?
I'll give her
she might not have even understood fully.
She didn't even like what I'm
words
saying.
Were.
She's just singing it phonetically.
Tonally, right? She just knows the tone.
I was told this note and this sound, so I'm going with it.
Right? That's what a lot of singers who don't know the languages do.
In Indiana Jones,
again, she's French Canadian, so I feel like we're maybe being weird to say she didn't speak English as well, because most of them speak both languages.
I know there's a lot of them that don't.
All right, let's move on, because I feel like we have no reason to be touching again. This is technically a French Canadian movie, but it is all English.
Celine Dion.
No, I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to
rig the system that way.
If I'm gonna rig the system, I'm gonna do Degrassi.
Ah, yes, there you go.
I don't want the Celine Dion fans, but I'll take some Degrassi fans that want to listen to us. All right, let's just start talking about this. So first things first, let's go ahead and let's get the ghosts out of the way, because people might be wanting to understand why we said that. So there's a whole subplot, C-plot, D-plot.
D-plot.
This movie
there's a lot of plots in this movie.
So many plots going on, and none of them are focused on as much as they need to be.
No. A lot of them are just kind of left hanging in the air.
But there is this certain plot about how there was a fire in this abandoned building that these winos had been crashing in, squatting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the Canadian word for it, but here in the States, squatting would be what we would say they were doing.
They said camping in the movie.
I know.
I was like, it's not really camping.
I feel like that was more kid-friendly than that's what Canadians say, though, right? Like,
you camp out in the abandoned house, dude.
But it was a dope abandoned house.
Yeah, I would have if I was homeless. I was like
abandoned estate.
Yeah,
that was not a
mansion.
Yeah, it was nice.
Way worse places to be homeless in, I guess.
Yeah. So there's this plot though where we have our main character for no reason, right? Like, so we don't even know why they're talking about a house fire, and in the middle of talking about a house fire in the beginning, we then get a flashback for no reason to find out that he gave one of them money,
and he's like, "Oh, I gave that wino money. He's dead, and I'm sad." Like, it's like,
it's weird.
But they framed it in a way it was like, "Oh, a decision, one tiny decision can like change your whole life."
No, he said it like the voiceover said it. Like he was like, "And I didn't know." I will point out that most of the movie doesn't have this voiceover. And it certainly doesn't have this weird omniscient view from the future.
Yeah,
like that
like
one
we're being
line
told a story
right?
from the narrator.
The only time we get the narration is basically in the very beginning where he's like, "That's my sister."
Yeah,
she's wearing mom's robe. But I will point out, we even get this omniscient view from him in the very beginning. But the omniscient view doesn't mention his fucking mom.
No.
He's like, "She's gone. She wears the robe."
Is she dead?
For 35 minutes. And again, you also might notice we didn't mention a mom because she is in the movie for 30 seconds.
At the very fucking end.
She is mentioned a few times.
Yeah, a bunch of times. Can I call mom?
But so for a third of the movie, they leave it ambiguous. You don't know what has happened.
No, they make it events.
They make it seem like she is dead. She has run off,
abandoned the family.
Like, we don't know, because the daughter seems upset.
Yeah, she's like, "Mom fucking just left me here to clean up and do all her work."
Michael seems like he loves mom. The dad seems indifferent about it.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck that bitch. If she left. I'm gonna do my art.
And then finally, though, he just randomly is talking to the rabbit. We won't even get there for a minute. it. He's the rabbit
art dealer,
because that's what you call him. That's what
everybody knows that. Everybody has an art dealer they call a rabbit.
He's speedy, so we call him the rabbit.
He gets it done quick.
I don't know, but so yeah, while talking to the rabbit, he just is like in casual conversation. Yeah, she went to her dad's estate in Australia.
Yeah, because he died of a heart attack. You know how much that was costing me? It's like, oh, why the fuck? What was all the other bullshit you were doing?
Why did we need to hear about the mom like this? Why is that a topic of conversation
with the daughter? Is just like, your brother's going to take it way harder than you are. We need to. It's like I was like, okay, so she's dead or abandoned everybody.
And the immediate line, as your head thinks that, is, it's not like she's dead.
Well, then what the fuck?
Right. As soon as Susie says it's not like she's dead, because again, the solid confirmation from the dad is like 5 minutes after Susie. When Susie says it, you're just kind of like, wait, is she dead? Is she not dead? Are you just cold-hearted? Like, what is going on right now? I don't know.
No, it made no sense.
Is that's when your head goes, maybe she abandoned the family?
Right? Especially because Mike goes and like looks for like a letter from mom. He's like, still nothing. And I was like, oh, maybe she just fucked off. And you can kind of buy it because the dad's the aloof artist guy up in the attic always painting. I was like, oh, maybe she got fed up with his fucking birds.
I feel like the dad is somebody we definitely need to talk. Like, this whole movie is batshit.
Right.
But the dad we need to address right now. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Is he well, not even a guy. Is he a good dad or a bad dad? The movie would tell you.
They act like he is.
They don't even say he is all the time, but I would say it's still more in favor of good dad. I would say the movie portrays it like it's 80-20, right? 80% good dad, 20%
like aloof artist, bad dad.
But watching it through today's lens, I'm like, he's a tool.
He's a terrible dad.
He's awful to Michael, and I don't want to say this about any fathers, but this guy has questionable intentions with his daughter.
No, that shit was so fucking weird, right? Like, he's just totally okay with her pretending to be mom.
Skipping school, hanging out with him.
Fucking hands her a shot of booze and that one fucking shit. I swear.
Dude, they don't even talk about it.
I swear to fuck. It was a rum bottle and he pours her a little shit and hands it to her.
You know it was because it was a little snifter. He literally goes.
Yeah, that'll make you feel better.
Oh. My God.
Terrible father.
Weird.
Awful dad. Waits like 3 days before he deals with his son's baldness.
So, yeah, okay. So the baldness, let's just kind of do a real quick, because, okay, I don't know how quick this can be because this is going to sound weird. There's no quick rundown of the plot because, like we said, it's technically a convergence of 7 plots together. So the idea here is Michael, sad sap kid.
Yep.
As if it wasn't horrible enough to be sad sap kid because his mom, he's sad sap kid because these people died. This is where I want to say to you before we even move further. Does he feel responsibility for that? I feel like he should feel. I feel like
it's his fault the wino and Mary died in the fucking fire.
Because he was, so that's I think we skimmed over that. He gave these people money. He gave the wino money.
So he could go buy
and then they died in a fire that Connie comes and tells them about the next day. Starts the day off like, you guys won't believe there was a man, I seen him. He was dead. The whole time the dad's like going back and forth between it being entertained and being like sickened by the fact that he's telling him the story. And I'm like, make up your mind, Dad. Make up your mind.
Say, that's really cool, Conrad, but don't tell me that while I'm eating my breakfast.
Basically, right? I'm
trying to eat my Cheerios here and drink rum with my daughter.
So as Michael has the flashback, it really is, but it's this moment of like, did he cause their deaths? And if he caused their deaths, if it's his fault or he feels like it's his fault, do the ghosts feel that way? Are they vengeful spirits?
That's why
because the movie, when you read a description, would tell you that the spirits were trying to reward him for his good deed.
But they're the ones who scared his fucking hair off.
I wasn't even going to get there because the movie takes 45 minutes before they tell you that that's what happened. You just keep being told the fright, and we don't know what he saw. The reason it's extra confusing, though, is because we don't get told what he saw and what the fright was.
No.
And then less than 4 minutes, I want to be specific because 5 minutes is what we said before. And this happened really fast. He gets home and then sees the ghosts again.
Yep. After he goes to try and like call his mom, and he's like, "There's somebody in my kitchen. Never mind. Hold on. I'm gonna go in here."
He'd lost his hair. The dad made the questionable call to wait 3 days.
I mean, if you don't start to grow a little peach fuzz in a couple days, we'll take you to the doctor.
Immediately. The kid was stark raving bald.
Right?
Lex Luthor bald. You take
within
that kid
like a couple of minutes. Like he had hair. We went downstairs. He came back. No fucking hair.
You would definitely take him to the hospital
Immediately. I'd think radiation poisoning, right? Like, oh God, he's gonna die.
But so literally the movie covers that so quick, and then we see him talk to his parent, trying to call his mom, and he just literally is like, "I'm okay." He hangs up and parties with these ghosts. So the same ghosts that 45 minutes later you find out are the reason
his hair
he
fell
got
out.
so scared his hair fell out the second time while being in an amnesiac state about the night that it happened, right?
Yeah,
because
he's like, I don't remember.
Susie might be annoying, but she at least set us up for that.
Yeah, that was so funny. She's just like, well, it looks like he has a mild case of amnesia.
And the dad just said, yeah.
I was like, thanks, Doc. I'm glad to see those medical books I gave you paid off.
But so yeah, like we have this kid who can't remember the first time he saw the ghost, but it scared him so bad his hair fell out. But then the second time he sees the ghost, which should be the same as the first time because he doesn't recall the first time.
Freak out again.
He's just like, y'all are cool.
Yeah. Oh, you're that wino I gave money to, and you're the old lady who, and like,
you're a little scary.
Yeah. She's kind of hateful to begin with. So I'd be like, okay,
she's hateful
we're not friends.
The first time, and then the second time she's straight up mean, dude, and scary.
I'm not gonna give you the recipe. For your
the second time, you forgot the first time. Oh. It's not my job to tell you again. Right? That's what she said. She's like,
well, she's a bitch the first time she's giving it to him.
And the dude just snatches. He's like, give me that.
Here, if you're not going to behave, I'll make you, goddammit.
Again, this was the point where I'm saying, are they vengeful spirits or helpful spirits?
I mean, if he gave them the money to get the booze and they were passed out drunk and then the fire happened, I mean...
Cause and effect.
Yeah, like butterfly effect, he is kind of responsible a little bit. What no good deed goes unpunished.
So this is what I'm saying to you. So like again, like even when we think Tom's being a good dude by giving him the formula for the hair, was it or was it more of the punishment?
I think it
because
was
we do know what happens, and not only I didn't even think about this till right now. Not only do we know what happens, Michael starts having visions of the future. Did the ghosts know the future? Did they know? Did they know that this is what's going to happen to him if they give him thing for the hair?
No, they're told this is them getting him back for giving him the wine money.
I'm telling you, dude.
Because they're totally like, here possible. You go, you little bastard. Here's your peanut butter solution for your baldness, and your hair's going to grow exponentially until everyone hates you.
I think that's our next step, though, is to talk about this peanut butter solution, right? Like, clever title because it's solution in like
two ways. It's the solution to his bald problem, but it's also like it's part of it's
a science,
like a science.
It's
solution.
A chemistry solution. Yeah, peanut butter is the
binding agent that keeps it all together.
She says after she gives him this disgusting fucking recipe.
It's like 5 dead flies, a rotten egg, a overripe banana, a Cosby cracker. What's a Is that has to be a Canadian thing?
But it was like 2 of them though. Yeah. It wasn't even just 1.
And like 9 scoops of dirt.
9 spoonfuls of dirt. The only reason I point that out is because like the first time he makes the recipe, because he makes it twice, he was thwarted.
Yeah, his dad and sister were like
I'll give them.
Yeah, they're like, you can't let you drink. He's like, I wasn't going to.
But so the first time he does what a rational person would do, and he puts 1 spoon and he scoops 9 times. The second time
he has it lined out like a YouTube chef in little spoons individually.
And he dumps 9 spoons.
It was awesome. I was like, there you go. You portion your ingredients out and you show exactly what you're doing.
I'm not even joking when I tell you I laughed so hard I cried.
Would have been better if it was in the little ramekin cups, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man. I laughed so hard at the 9 different spoons full of dirt.
It was. That was good. I laughed too.
So, yeah, he then makes the concoction, puts on his hair, and he realizes it's too thin.
It's too runny. And the lady did warn him, you don't get it on your hands and stuff because it'll grow hair.
And she also warned him, don't put too much peanut butter in it.
But what's too much peanut butter?
5 tablespoons.
Apparently. I was like, wait, because he's like, oh, it's too runny. I need to add more peanut butter. I was like, 5. Yeah, that. I'm like, no. 1. You do 1 mix, test the consistency until you get a right thickness. You don't just throw half the jar in, buddy.
So, yes.
I mean, it sticks to his head real nice after he
makes it. And he does indeed start growing hair. And not just growing hair. He grows hair obscenely fast.
This is the best part of the whole fucking movie.
I don't know how they did this filming.
I don't either.
We think we figured it out.
We figured it out. But like, he's bald and then he has peach fuzz. And then it cuts to his dad, cuts back. He has like, you know, like crew cut, right? Cuts back a little bit more, and every time it cuts back to him, he has a little bit more hair, but it's not a wig. It's really actual hair.
You can tell because he keeps running his hand through it and stuff.
You can tell because he has these 2 little, like, it looks like scars on the back of his head.
Well, you can
you can still see them.
That's also
until one shot, and then it's gone.
Well, it's also how you can tell that he definitely was really shaved.
Yeah,
because
it wasn't a bald cap.
Yeah, because you could see bone. You not like his bones, but I mean, like, you know, that bone shelf that our skull.
Yeah, that little knob back there.
The detail of which you could see that on those back shots of this kid's head was like, oh no, that's real.
Right. No,
they shaved him.
They took a razor to this kid.
They took one of those handheld, like, spinny things. You know what I'm saying?
And then they polished it with some wax, threw a little powder on it so it wouldn't be shiny.
They had to because, well, and they did such a good job. There's not a cut. There's not a nick. This kid...
professional,
baby butt smooth.
Stone Cold would be proud, right?
But so yeah, he goes from that to the length of hair so quick, like to like
about
mine.
like yours.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is why I left my hair like this. This to
right,
be like
so
this is what, because that's how he literally would always, like, his wig looked like this. His hair when it grew out kind of looked like this.
That's how we figured it out how they did it. They went ahead and filmed all the shit with the wigs,
which happens after this. Yeah, and then so they filmed it concurrently,
right? With the fucking I call it the Michael Bolton fucking wig, where he's got the long fucking.
I love
here I go again.
I love the evolution because the first day when he's in school, the first hour, it totally just looks like a girl. It's just a female wig. Right, you can tell.
Yeah.
Then from that point on, they are stitching wigs to wigs to make the wig that he is wearing.
It longer and longer.
Dude, it is so crazy, man.
They use some pretty cool effects where they make it like grow while it's on his head.
The curls in his hair started moving like Little Shop of Horrors plant.
Yeah, like the vines. It was awesome.
I loved it.
Was that reverse footage?
Maybe because that's it. Literally,
it would probably be easier to pull up
and it
than
literally
push out.
Looked the same as Little Shop of Horrors, and we know that's what they did there. So I bet
it was right. It's like a lot of the like shit they did with his hair. Awesome,
dope.
I also really like at the end of the movie where they go into the painting portal with the magic paintings. That was a really good effect too.
Well, you're skipping
ahead. I know, but I just had to say it.
I mean, not that we need to do this in any kind of order, but I feel like to do justice to the weirdness, we got to try to at least let them know point by point. So yeah, he has hair now.
Yeah.
And it won't stop growing.
No. He gets to the point where teachers are like, I'm going to quit.
No, the teachers are like, you're being thrown out. The principal is like, you can't come back to school. You are done.
Right.
Donezo. We don't want it no more. His buddy... Connie was in class cutting it.
Dude, what a fucking bro, man. Just back here keeping cutting it, throwing it back.
And what a bro for one specific reason that we said we would save that we need to talk about now. As soon as Connie found out this kid found a way to grow his magically disappeared hair magically back.
Yep.
Connie was like, that's cool. Give it to me.
I'm going to put it on my dick. I want to look like a man.
And so then we concurrently with Michael getting thrown out of school. If you are paying it, and I mean you have to pay attention because it is not overtly spoke about.
It's like a 5-minute segment for Conrad here.
You see the first time he's walking behind right after Michael got thrown out of school. He's walking behind him.
The teacher's like, I think you have a problem too. And it's like trailing out of his pants leg. It's just fucking
He's walking down the street behind him and you can see it. And it was just like, dragging. Oh my God, dude.
Wakes up in the middle of the night.
Scratchy, starts itching.
It's so fucking itchy. So good.
So Michael is a pervert and wanted to at 9 years old or whatever he is here, 10. He was like, I want to have pubes.
He just wanted his pubes to come in a little early so he could brag.
Dude, but if you saw what was happening to your friend, if you watched in your front of your eyes how fast his hair grew, would you think I should put that?
No.
I'd
have been like, wow, how long ago did you put that on? Like an hour ago? Oh, fuck. No, I'm not putting that on my balls.
Well, at that point, they are literally able to witness how fast it's growing.
Yeah, it's actively been... Since Conrad walked in the door, it's grown 3 inches.
It was nothing. It was
right.
It was a little bit longer than Peach Fuzz when Connie
and then by the time they go upstairs, it's like yours.
By the time Connie decided to put it on his junk, it was obscene to think that you should put it on your junk.
Good idea, man.
Yeah,
totally.
Oh, luckily before we get to the next part, which is the magic paintbrushes, Connie was able to stop his from growing because it would make the magic paintbrush part really weird.
Yeah,
because
it's a magic pube brush.
Thank you, because that would be the natural progression you would get.
That's how you draw your naughty fucking paintings, right?
So at this point, we'll start speaking about the bad guy, the senor, who we've mentioned. He was a teacher at their school. He got fired because he apparently has had 4 different names and 17 different appearances. What?
And he's faked famous paintings. And
he
like,
says he's the great-great-grandson of Rembrandt.
I am the great-great-great-great-grandson. I am a great artist. I am a great teacher. So people, you're sausages. I think you mean savages. I do not care.
Savages too. But so
you're a savage sausage.
He is batshit insane. This guy is crazy. He makes no sense. He is. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, he is just a problem.
Yeah, he just kidnaps Michael. He doesn't know that the hair.
No, he just sees long hair.
He doesn't know that it makes magic paintings. He just kidnaps a kid because he has long hair.
He doesn't even know that it's growing substantially fast because by that point he had been fired from the school.
I know.
So he wasn't there to witness it slowly grow.
Last time he saw Michael, he was bald.
Yeah, dude, it makes no sense.
We needed a bad guy and a reason for him to be a bad guy that wasn't,
Yeah. Well, so then. It's not bad enough he kidnaps Michael, though. Once he kidnaps Michael, he kidnaps an entire sweatshop.
Yep, like 40 kids to make these magic paintbrushes.
Are they all magic paintbrushes?
I don't know. It only seems like it works for him, because when...
Can he do it with any of them, or did he make the first one special?
I don't know. The art supply shop guy doesn't say anything about it making magic painting portals.
I don't know. It's wild. It's again, this movie just has like so many plots.
I could just hear the director, like one of the actors, like probably one of the adult ones. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, it's a kid's movie. Who gives a fuck? Shoot the scene.
The movies just warp from movie to movie, right? Like it's like, here's a movie. We've kind of stopped that one. Mm-hmm. Here's a new one. Here's this.
We're done with that. We're going to do a horror movie. Nah, fuck that. It's too scary. We're going to stop in the very dead center of that one.
We're done with ghosts. Now we have a bad guy and he's kidnapping children.
Yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang style, yes. Right? Oh my god!
Oh, what a fucking callback! I see that shit since I was like
but
6.
Tell me it doesn't feel that way.
Does.
It's like we're stealing kids because
plot,
right? Like I want children to do this,
to do my magic work.
Okay, so then
which only really seems like final assembly, like because they're just kind of popping
the
bristles onto the stick.
We don't see who's doing real work.
Nobody's cutting the hair. Nobody's threading them through the little silver pieces.
Oh, but so then at that point the movie twists again and we have like a very brief 10-minute montage of precursor to Harriet the Spy out of nowhere, where all of a sudden Susie and Connie are like detectives,
right?
Trying to figure out how they can find Michael because now he's been missing for weeks.
They fucking have like a stakeout at the art store because they're like, the guy in the red truck's coming.
He's the one who delivers the paintbrushes. That's who we gotta watch. And so then though, we already mentioned this earlier, sugar.
Yeah.
Connie jumps out the back
with a little funnel and a hose and a bag of sugar to like breadcrumb trails so Susie can follow it.
What?
Again,
I remember this scene. That's one of the few scenes that I can like see in my head from when I was a kid. Thought it was paint. Because it makes more sense.
But I get, in Canada, you probably can't just throw paint on a street. But my problem with it is like, you only got like a 5-pound bag of fucking sugar. That shit would have ran out in 100 yards.
The worst problem with it is that the foil to the plan working was a street sweeper.
That's wet. There's a huge wet streak down the fucking road.
You just follow.
Did you have the same problem I had with it?
You follow the wet streak until you either see red van or sugar.
Or sugar again.
Because that's what
that's what cut it off, but it's still a fucking path.
No, instead of that, which actually makes sense, they decide to tell us a week later while she's randomly riding around the city in quadrant districts. Yeah, right? She happens to find not the trail of it. She literally finds the last 5 feet
in front of the door.
Shut the fuck. That's such a
At least
needle
she
in a
was
haystack.
smart enough to go get like adults instead of just trying to go inside.
It's like Ottawa here, dude. Like she was in a city. This isn't like she's, she's not in the middle of nowhere.
She finds the place and starts riding back to go tell her dad, there's like all these like creepy ass homeless guys being like, "Hey, little girl, yeah," like they know her.
Well, maybe they've watched her for the last week riding around quadrants.
She's probably asked every one of them, "Have you seen a little Asian boy?"
Or a dude with
really freakishly long hair.
Yeah, like so much so they
dragging the ground, right?
Threw it over his shoulder 6 times, like folded it each
folded
time,
around his head like a fucking scarf.
Again,
I did like how he figured out how to sleep in the movie with the hair. He fucking just ties it to a pulley.
That is one of the moments. So there are certain parts of the movie when we get to the hair growth stuff where it feels so much like it is a James and the Giant Peach. Like it's a Roald Dahl movie. It's a story of Roald Dahl's turned into. It's not, but that's the feeling.
It gets a feel.
It's Willy Wonka. It's over the top,
absurdist, abstract, right?
It's so good, and the hair is one of them, dude. Because it's pulled up, and it's like it's got that weird like bouffant beehive thing going on.
I was like, I feel like I've seen this in like one of those like 15th century French movies, right? You're like in Versailles.
So good. There's so much to love here. There's so much to not hate. There's so much to question.
This is my favorite kind of movie. It's bad, but it's so fucking fun bad that you got to keep watching it. It's not boring at like any real point. Even in the beginning when it's slow, you're still kind of left with well, what the fuck is going on? I got to figure it out.
Again, it's so all over the place. Because again, so we get to the end, like we were already saying, it changed 3 times now.
Yeah.
Then we get to the end, and it is a weird. It's like a POW movie, right?
Yeah.
Like because at a certain point, we follow Michael, and then we stop following Michael.
And now
once he gets
Conrad
kidnapped,
and
it was Conrad and Susie. But then Conrad gets kidnapped, and then no Susie. We don't care about Susie.
Yeah, no, she doesn't show up until like the end, right?
It's just Con. It's just
Con. He's gonna lead like a prison break of all these brainwashed kids.
Totally him, like reverse psychology on the fucking senor.
No, that was the greatest. He gets captured, right?
On purpose. He made everybody think that.
He's a
Conrad's
a fucking badass. And he's like hanging and being tortured, being spun around and shit and stuff. And he's like, "Wait, I want you to be my dad because my dad died in a plane crash. And man, you're such a good artist."
And the senor's like, no, the senor goes, Well,
that is true. I am a great artist.
I guess I could think about you being my son. I could think about it.
The best part is when he brings him down, Senor fucks off for a second. That one kid who's just a terrible fucking actor pops in. He's just like, "Is your dad really died in a plane crash?" And Conrad's just like, "Man, shut the fuck up."
That scene highlights my problem with one thing. We see so much being done with like that, like we're not even giving justice to the shit Senor was doing with the hair.
Yeah,
because we told you he made paintbrushes.
Oh yeah, no,
we not even got to the magic. The magic comes soon, but
screw the magic.
It's just paintbrushes.
What was the coat?
It made a coat.
He made a coat out of Michael's hair. It's the grossest thing I've ever seen.
The net that he catches the poor Connie in his hair. He's got hair used as tripwires.
There are hair fucking shirts. You see, there's like one chick. She's like putting them on hangers and shit.
She's making them. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's like
the tripwires
are made out of fucking his hair.
But the one missed opportunity is all these kids are sleeping in this factory on hammocks, and they are not made
the regular
of
ass
hair.
hammocks.
I was so upset by that. Like, I don't know why I'm upset by that, because it's disgusting.
Dime brown.
Yeah.
All you had to do. But we had one when I was a kid. It had the white fucking netting and the little wooden bars on either end. Fuck that. Dye it brown, make it look like hair.
But this is, yes, I agree. This is the part where the movie takes its last and final twist of weirdness, right? So again, we started off with normal kids. One was just depressed because his mom was gone.
Yep.
Quickly, we got poltergeists coming in.
Hair falling out.
Weird. So science.
Yeah.
And supernatural,
for
right?
Some mystical science. There we go.
But this is where real magic comes in, because now we get told that the Senor, can use the paintbrushes. We don't get clarification if everybody who gets these paintbrushes can do this, but apparently the Senor can. This is like, he's like Scarlet Witch, right? Like, so he can. It's like teleportation, because you can walk into the painting, but the painting is still not real. It's just as close to real as it could be. You can't actually teleport, right? Because he wasn't really in the painting. That's why they couldn't escape that way.
It's like Blue's Clues. You can go into the fucking paintings.
Right? That's okay.
Find shit.
So he makes these crazy paintings that are like. So this is why it's like Scarlet Witch. It's like it's hex creation, right? Like it's a creation that you can go in and interact with.
Right, because he said, like, that one kid was like, yeah, Jimmy tried to escape, but he just ran and ran, and it's not a real place, but you can go in it.
What the fuck?
Showed the painting of, like, the footprints, and then the footprints coming back. It's like, well, yeah.
So we get magic.
Magically.
And then Connie concocts the plan to get himself caught, all to fruition of making him recreate the house that gave Michael the fright. Again, the fright, which makes no sense because it was created by ghosts. It's created by... Yeah, this is when we finally find out.
Literally the first time you hear about the fright is when he's like, can you paint the house where the fright happened?
Yes. And so again, like, this is the thing where it was the ghosts that, again, were friendly-ish, maybe.
Ish, kind of. Maybe started
this. And they come back, and so Connie's plan was to make the Senor so scared he would knock himself out, because in case you forgot, when we first started this, we said he fell unconscious.
Yeah, he was unconscious, and then his hair fell out. So the same thing happens to the Senor, right?
Well, he falls unconscious, and so the plan was, while he's unconscious, we will all escape. But
Michael fucks that up.
They get Michael out of his weird coffin cocoon.
Yeah, like it's like feeding his hair through a tube.
It's like 19 feet in the air for some reason. But so yeah, they get him out, and instead of being like, we should all leave, I can't believe I've been stuck here on this all yogurt diet for the last
like 6 months or however the goddamn long it is, because it keeps getting longer because the dad goes to like find him, and he's like, well, he comes on Fridays. It's only Tuesday.
Oh,
well, I guess I'll go fuck off.
It's
like,
so,
again, bad dad.
Yes. Again, it's so, the ending, it's like they didn't know how to get there.
I know, and they're just like, it's an hour and a half now. We have to end this.
And so they just start trying to wrap it up, and they couldn't figure it out. And they filmed the not figuring it out. Right? Like, it's so wild, dude.
It's fine, though. Like, the magically...
He finally...
The fright passed on to Senor, so now Michael's hair won't grow anymore.
But don't forget, Connie could just stop his by telling it
to fucking stop.
But that's not what was going to work. But remember, the fright being passed on to the Senor technically isn't what stopped Michael's, right? Michael had to go confront it.
Oh, yeah, he had to go in the house.
In the painting.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he finally saw that the thing that gave him the fright the first time were the same ghosts.
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Were the same ghosts he's been hanging out with. Of course you're not fucking afraid of them, Michael.
Because he goes in there, he's like, oh yeah, you're that one bitch who gave me the recipe. Oh, you're the wino. You're going to try and scare me too? Save that shit for the pussies like Senor.
Like, what do you mean you're not afraid of them? They know you're not afraid of them. Plus,
it was an hour ago when you all had this nice conversation about growing your hair back.
Listen, are those the real ghosts? Are those different?
I don't know.
Because they exist in the painting. Because if that means that they're real, does his dog really exist in every painting he put his dog in? I'm not even going to talk about the weirdness this dude has with his dog, because it's weird.
They ran out of money. Like, there was supposed to be like a whole like animated segment where like one kid tries to escape through the painting and the dog like attacks him and chases him back out of it.
The dog was in like all of the other paintings like a signature.
Right.
But then the last one, no dog. And I was like, I thought we were building up to why the dog was in every painting.
They just wanted to put a dog in the movie, man. It was a cute pupper. It was a little pecker sticking out through half
Dude,
of
that
it.
first scene when he sits him on the thing for the kids to draw, I was like, this is gratuitous.
I know, this fucking dog's like at a half fucking mast.
I was like, what
just
are we
sitting
doing?
up on this pedestal. I'm just like, could we maybe make him lay down?
Whose idea
was
that? It was not okay.
Poor Jim was just excited that day. He walked past another dog. She was cute. He couldn't help it.
All right.
Talking about horny dogs now. I think we might be done.
One thing before we actually get to our other thing, because we mentioned it and I think we need to full circle it, is the reason we obviously mentioned Connie and his issue and how they had to...
Oh, yeah, we didn't actually fucking tell them, did we?
No, we did. We told them when
did we?
But what I'm saying is, Connie's issue, though, the thing we didn't come back to is the why we said that they had to do him yell at it and stop it from growing. Because they were going to make him get kidnapped, too.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to
That's the pube paint, is the pubes magic. That's the thing. You mentioned that word earlier, and I was like, let's wait and tell them what that means. So, again, they had to make sure that he had found a solution to his peanut butter solution problem.
Before he gets kidnapped and has to do all this shit.
Then they would have had to deal with why the Senor either did start using pubes or decided that kid's hair wasn't... It would have to have been verbally...
Strictly for porn. You want to draw naughty shit, you use the pube brush.
But you know what I mean? Like, they avoided having to verbally speak out why or why not. They decided to also
Somebody was like, okay, it was funny, the like constantly growing pubes, but we need to cut it.
But if he still has that happening when he's there, wouldn't we all know what would happen?
This creepy old bastard would definitely try and do something with it.
Right? Thank you. All right. Now, though, I think you're right. I think we're done. I think we've done all we can do. We've talked about all we can talk. Bo, what's the thing?
My thing is Conrad is such a fucking badass. He, like we were just saying, like with his pubes fucking growing down his fucking legs, he wakes up in the middle of the night and he just goes, "You stop growing," and it just quits.
Not even just that it quit.
It disappeared.
It quit in a way where it gave like the nod. There was no nod, but you felt it, right? You felt it.
It was like
where the hair looked at him and was like,
it was respect.
Fair enough.
I think what happened was like the Fright bullshit.
Don't get me started.
No, it's stupid. I get that, but I think what happened is Conrad is so fucking badass. He showed no fear, and the Fright shit was like, oh, this ain't gonna work on him. We're gonna fuck off.
Well, but he also he never saw the Fright.
Oh, that's right.
He was a chicken.
He was a chicken shit. He didn't go in the building. He hurt his knee when he fell down. Did you see him? He was grabbing
when he went up the Assassin's Creed parkour. path that was just set out in front of them.
It is totally an Assassin's Creed parkour path.
Well, because again, like we said, that is not OSHA approved.
No,
like
it's like 900 fucking 2x4s.
I don't even believe
together.
that in 1985 that whatever Canada has instead of OSHA was approving that.
The 10-year-old can climb up that totally fine.
Could you imagine the bricks that they were throwing out of the... Because that's what the purpose of it was supposed to be. That we saw the mountain of bricks. Right. Again, that made it look more like a video game like thing. Like it was just like...
perfect little slope up to it.
So crazy.
What you do, you hit sprint, you run up the thing, you hit A, and then you jump, you grab the top of the fucking building, pull yourself up, and you keep going until you get to the eagle's nest, right?
Yeah. Now, I will tell you, though, I agree. Connie is like the unsung hero.
Right? No, he's the coolest thing about the entire fucking movie. He's always calm. Even though he's always got a plan.
Again, walking away as a I did not remember his character at all.
Right?
I remembered the scene, again, the sugar out the street.
Yeah,
I did not remember his character. I didn't remember the pubes.
Really? Not even that fucking stuck with you?
Well, again, I was so young. I mean, we're talking...
I didn't know what pubes were,
but yeah, this movie, like, yeah, I get it. Connie is where it's at.
Right.
Like, he's the cool kid. He
Conrad.
saves the day.
Fuck Connie. The man's name is Conrad. Conrad the Great. Hoorah!
He did save the day.
He did.
I'll give you that
Rescued
credit.
Everybody.
Yeah, it was all because of him.
All right. Shane, what's yours? What's the thing about this movie?
I have, like, most of my notes are literally the things. They're things that could be the thing.
Is this movie, just in general.
Almost, like, again, like, I waited so long to find it, and then finding it, and it's just, like, so much of this is so wild that I can't...
Not at all what you were expecting?
I can't even... I can't put into words.
It'll be a month before you process all of it.
But the thing that I feel like I'm walking away with the most right now is... How does anyone, not just the Signor and his magic painting abilities, how does anybody paint with the Michael hairbrushes? I mean, the paintbrushes. Like, those things
are floppy.
It is like, what, 3 times as thick as a cigar.
Right.
Like, this thing is, like, massive.
Right. Holding it like this.
The hair that comes off the end, it's so, like, think of, like Mickey Mouse holding a giant fake paintbrush.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like that. But it's not stiff. It's floppy.
Floppy.
How are you painting?
Magic.
Well, so this is back to...
But it has to be.
The reason it's the thing is it takes me back to that we already said. Is he the only one that can teleport? Like, who's it magic for? How is
it has to work for everybody.
How is there a market for these paintbrushes?
It has to work. Him? He can't get away with charging $20 a fucking piece for these things unless it works to some degree with everybody.
So how about this? So then we'll try to iron this out, me and you.
Okay.
So then when you sell it to an average person,
yeah,
even someone who's a good painter, like Michael's dad.
Yeah.
They just paint better.
Maybe. And the more, like, deluded you are in your thinking of how great you are.
No. I'm
the Signor is
the Signor is the only one, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, right, like, as the creator, he has made sure that whatever the difference between everybody else and him cannot be replicated.
Okay, yeah, smart. Business-wise.
So he is the only one who can make magical teleportation, creation, magic.
But, like, everybody else gets, like, depending on how, like, even if you have a little bit of skill, it'll bump it up, like, 10%.
Dude, I just had a revelation.
Okay.
The Signor is a Gallifreyan.
Oh, shit.
He's got a name. Like the doctor, like the master.
It's the doctor, the master, Signor. And the Signor.
And he has, listen, and he has mastered how to make time lock paintings.
Yes! Oh my God! I remember that from the show. Fuck yes! That's exact. He's the one who painted the Time War. We figured it out.
Right here. live in front of everyone.
Quick, we
Real
have to get in the
time.
TARDIS. We got to find the doctor and tell him we know who painted it.
Okay, I think we are.
I think we're done.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I had to say that right now because I'd
That's
forget.
great.
I'd
That's
forget.
awesome.
Oh, man.
Also painted all the shit at Hogwarts, right?
Yeah.
Those moving paintings.
Of course. Maybe that's a lesser... that's one of his
One of his,
apprentices.
it's his apprentices.
Okay, we're taking it too far. Guys, this was fun. It's wild. It's weird. I'm not saying you should go see this. Bo and me are the type of person
bad movies, so
who can appreciate this.
Go watch it.
I have the added layer of the nostalgia quest going
to try and
on
find it
that
if
makes
it's
it
real.
even better for me. I definitely think that adults going into it not with our kind of mindset or mine specifically with the quest might be like, what the fuck
is this? This is so stupid. But I like stupid. Goofy movies for life, man.
To go in with a kid's mindset.
Yes. Because it's just a fucking movie, right?
It's
There's
weird.
no reason
It's
to take
wild.
it too seriously.
You've heard us pick apart the craziness, but it's fun.
Yeah, go check it out. Peanut Butter Solution, and grab one of these. One of these left-handed
brewing. They know what
fucking
they're doing.
Peanut Butter Milk Stout is top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Easy on the show.
It's delicious, guys.
Maybe top 5.
I don't know. It's delicious. Dude, we
really
love a
good.
stout.
I do.
So my higher ratings are usually the IPAs that surprise us because we're not IPA fans.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
So I feel like that's a bigger
the Double Dog one.
right. That's a bigger pull to be like from the opposite side of the spectrum. Either way, though, this is delicious.
Yeah,
I'm not
drink
trying
this.
to downplay Left Hand.
No.
Yeah.
But Peanut Butter Milk Stout,
Bo,
go have at it.
what are we drinking next week?
Next week, we're going to be doing some Fretboard Brewing Company. Remember them?
Yeah, we've done
for
a
the
few.
Jack Black
Yes, Jack Black,
episode
School
and
of
stuff.
Rock.
We got Peso in My Hand Mexican Lager.
So we're doing Fistful of Dollars.
No.
Oh.
Fuck you. No, we're going to do Omega Doom.
Oh, that's right. That's
Some
right.
Rucker goddamn Howard, baby.
We decided that much like the name of the beer not quite being a fistful of dollars, we decided we're going to do not quite a fistful of dollars.
But it's the same fucking
It's all
thing.
Yojimbo.
Yes, it's all Kurosawa, and we're going to drink some Mexican beer while we watch a futuristic cyborg fucking movie
version of
with Rucker goddamn Hauer, who I think this is the first time he's been on the show, right?
I think so. And
yes,
first time in a long time movie that neither one of us
I know.
have seen.
That's why I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
I heard the title and read the thing, and I was like, I'm in. Let's fucking do this.
Here we go.
So next week we're gonna do that. You got anything cool? I don't really have anything cool.
I think we're good.
I kind of want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.